Hello everyone, this is Dinesh Tripathi, and in this video, I'll help you to understand how to make the application changes, and with the help of Tanzu extensions that we have a VS Code, we'll be updating the application live on the Kubernetes platform too. So for that, we will be using something known as tilt, and we have a tilt file here. This basically tells that some of the details, for example, how we are going to deploy that application, right? So we have the deploy command here. What are the things that we have to sync? For example, the target and classes that we are going to sync on the containers. And then which Kubernetes cluster that is allowed if it is a remote cluster. So in my case, it is an EKS cluster, and that's where I have mentioned here. Now, what I'm going to do is right now, this is up and running. This is currently deployed via Tanzu application platform. And if I go to the tilt UI, then you can see that this Tanzu Java web app is already running. And if I click on this localhost 8080, then we'll see a message, greeting from TAP VMware Tanzu. Now, from developer perspective, I want to make some change in the application and ensure that the change is being recorded and we are able to update the application live. So let's go to the VS Code and we look at the Hello Controller Java. Now, let's say I want to build another REST mapping. So I want to do that. And for example, this is hello. And I would like to say hello. And maybe a message, I want to give hello tab. Now, this is the change that I have made, right? And how to get this change up and running on a Kubernetes platform, and it should be live, right? So let's go to the tilt UI, and here you see that now there is something pending. So I'll just hit a refresh, and it will detect that we have made some of the file change. And accordingly, it's going to start updating that particular application on a Kubernetes cluster. So that is what we are going to see here. So let's just give it a few seconds. Same thing we are going to see pretty much on the console as well. So now you can see here, it actually understood that we have made the change. So it's basically executing the TBS part, the build part. So if I say get pods, you are going to see that this pod now started, right? So this pod is actually building that application and creating a container image with the help of Tanzu build services. It will take few seconds. So let's just give it few seconds. And then we are going to look at the application, right? So so this is now completed. Now the change that we have made, actually, if we are going to hit the /hello, we want to see the hello tab message, right? And that is what we are going to do here. So this is something /8080. Now I want to see /hello, right? So right now it is not coming. Let me just go to the tilt UI. Okay, so let's refresh it. Let's put hello again and refresh it. So now we can see hello tab message. So with the help of Tanzu extension and tilt, we were able to update the changes that we have made on the source code here from developer perspective. And the changes actually got deployed on a Kubernetes cluster, and we can see all of that detail. So it's all being done by tilt. And what happens is we can also do one more thing here is we can say live update start and stop, right? So if I say live update stop, then whatever change you will make, it's not going to make the change on a Kubernetes cluster. But when you say live update start, then actually it is going to monitor our application here and see that what changes we are making. Accordingly, it's going to sync up that changes. So that's all in this video, and look at other posts on the Tanzu blog series on my website, and hopefully you will have a good learning. So thank you so much.